let's be honest, going to the dentist isn't something people often put at the top of their fun things to do list, yet dentist Steve Marsh has won several awards in patient care and satisfaction. What's he doing that actually has people looking forward to getting their teeth treated? Let's ask him. Thanks for joining us.
It's my pleasure, Armin. Thank you.
All right, so you've won awards, you've gotten all kinds of recognition for clients' satisfaction. How do you keep your patients happy?
Well,
and how should a dentist generally do that?
You know what we're doing right now, where we're sitting together and getting to know each other? You really need to have a dentist who's enthusiastic, just like you need an attorney who's enthusiastic or an annuity person who's enthusiastic. So one of the things we do is we try to sit down and get to meet people. We don't put you in a dental chair, and I think all dentists should do it, and get a sense of what the patient wants and patient needs. And we try to receive the patient. We don't have you wait. That's all very important. Here's a picture of our office, of our Amy and Karen and our staff. They always have smiling faces, and they answer the phone with a smile, because we know that it's not everybody's favorite thing.
This is my favorite part of your office.
No question. So in our reception area, we don't call it a waiting room because we try not to have people wait. We actually have some snacks. We have fairly healthy snacks and coffee and water and some snacks, because we know that we do all we can to make it pleasant. Now, this is very important these days, Armin. This is a sterilizer. There's been a lot of media attention to the sterilization in medical and dental offices. This is a sterilizer so that every patient should have the most sterile instruments. The sterilizer does it in 6 to 10 minutes. And so in most dental offices today, you have to be very careful that everything is taken care of in a very kind, considerate way. And in Amy, our hygienist here, her room is actually wrapped in plastic. Whether it's the light up on top that she uses, whether it's the chair itself, she's using a gown, which is also something that increases the sterilization and makes sure that patients are comfortable. And we need to make people as comfortable as possible.
It's critically important. So, how does a person check out a dentist's credentials? Is there any way to do that? What their practices are before they, sign up?
Well, again, it's not unlike with an attorney. One of the things, we all have websites today, and I think the website gives you a little clue as to what the dentist thinks is important, that sort of thing. There's a thing like Angie's List. You mentioned the National Magazine. That's one of the ones that's given us some attention. It's been very gratifying. And also, friends. But I think what's really important is for the patient to come in and ask if they can meet the dentist and sit down together.
Great idea. Will a dentist do that?
Most dentists do, and also should, the same way you as an attorney. You need to know what you're looking at before you need to do your due diligence. And then you get a feel for the person's passion. Again, you really need someone who loves what they do.
And I know you get a lot of letters from people with nice things, statements in it, and I've looked through some of these. I keep saying, wow, unbelievable. You get very nice comments. You're doing something right?
Well, thanks. And again, it's because we're trying to focus on what the patient wants and what they need. And that's very important, so that it's not so much what I want, but why are they here and what do they want? The patient that you were looking at, her letter, her name was Sharon, and she said for years she hadn't smiled. She's in her 40s, was ashamed of her look, also felt that people didn't respect her, Armin, which is really, in a sense, very sad because of the way her teeth looked. And she was actually a Golden Opportunities viewer and an Angie's List person. She came in and said, I have a limited amount of money. I want to focus on my upper teeth. So on the lower teeth, we did some reshaping. We did some whitening. We were able to do that with some porcelain veneers just again, she said we'll do it in stages, again, because that's what she could afford. So the key was to listen to what Sharon had to say. It's always bothered her. What could we do in a nice way? A Golden Opportunities viewer, she once joined us here. Very spiritual woman, took care of everybody, and thought it was her time to get herself a bright smile. And actually, she said she learned a lot from this show. So, again, very gratifying.
It's great. Well, thank you, Steve. Thanks for pointing out the sorts of things that people should look for apart from what actually goes into the mouth.
Thanks,
very
Armin.
important.
It's really my pleasure.
Before selecting a dentist, check him or her out. Check references like you do for any professional. We can all appreciate how challenging it can be to appreciate your dentist. If you'd appreciate more information, give Steve a call. His number's up next.
See what Dr. Stephen Marsh can do for your smile by calling 440-461-1003 or visit www.clevelandsmiles.com. Next, checking in to a Cleveland landmark.